Alright, so pretty much, if you do know me personally, you would know that I do not celebrate Halloween. Or I never got a chance to celebrate Halloween. Either way, my parents are really religious, and the church that I went to, which was Christian, they believed that, you know, Halloween was a big no-no. Like, that's a bad day, bad holiday, you should no celebrate. But all my siblings celebrated. They're like, well, it's not bad, it's just, you know, it's just like they have a different view on it. And I was like, huh, good point. So guess what I'm doing? Not celebrating. No, I'm kidding. I am celebrating it. So my original thought was to be like a baby from K-pop Demon Hunter, since K-pop Demon Hunter is gonna be like trending. Except all the costumes and whatever, like I don't think I'll be able to make that like homemade type shit. Yeah, I don't think I'll be able to make it homemade and all that that fast in time. It's because I'm gonna have to thrift and all that, and because I am currently broke, I decided to do cardboard, to make something out of cardboard. And what I am doing is I am making Chainsaw Man, because I already have the suit tied. I could do fake blood, but I don't want to get that shirt ruined. What you see here is one side of the helmet. I was what's it called? I was studying while I was doing that, so I was like, I'll just take a quick, quiet video and then like put like something over it or whatever. But yeah, so these two bottom things are gonna be this part about. Oh, dude, I forgot about my glasses. That might fuck it up. But anyways, this is gonna go about here, and this is gonna go like right about here. So yeah, and I was gonna do this out of EVA foam, but I need a heat gun, and those heat guns are like expensive as shit, and I don't think I could have that in the dorm. So yeah, and then this would be up front like that, and then the chainsaw, this little hole right here is where the chainsaw is going, because if you see closely, that's where the giant thing. Also, this chainsaw is fucking massive. Like, look at this shit. That thing is fucking massive. Also, I'm pretty sure that the, what's it called? I'm pretty sure that the template is a little small. And if it is, oh well, I'll just like add a little more to make it like fit my head or some shit. But it should be pretty decent, like, so far, like me fucking like testing shit out, it does look like it will like be able to fit. Because it will have something, so like whenever you talk, like it moves, like the bottom jaw also moves. So it looks like the only place for me to connect the itty bitty little hot glue gun that I got, like, this is fucking it. Like, up there on my, that's my mini fridge, like up there in that outlet right there. Like, it can't fucking reach all the way down here. I'm gonna have to either move my desk or... Okay, yeah, that's getting hot. Anyways, I'm probably gonna do this on the floor because I don't want it to get on the table, and then I'm gonna have to scrape off the table like scraps. That might see my roommate, so I'm gonna have to stop recording because we have a roommate agreement of I'm not gonna show him up here. I'm gonna do this like all like at the same time. I'm gonna fucking film this shit while I fucking edit, and then. Which I'm supposed to be working on another project, or on another video, except, like, it's already recorded and everything, but I still need to continue it for a bit, and then fucking do it. I forgot the hot glue sticks. My roommate's gonna come in and I'm gonna be like, yo, he's gonna be like, alright. I'll stop recording if she shows up, it's fine. I might, should I redo these? I look want to redo these because they look like shit. But I can just redo the front now. I can just redo the whole front, it's fine, because the views look like shit. The whole front's probably gonna look like shit. So, I don't mind recutting those, it's fine. Okay, so I did fuck up. So, like, one side's gonna be black, the other side's gonna be, like, what's it called? Brown. So yeah, that's gonna go right there. And this goes at the bottom. I don't want to do it like that. You do it like that. At the bottom, like that. And then this part, that's what I And then this part goes up here, and like goes around this. Okay, so I'm really just yapping here, and if the jump cuts seem weird, that's because I'm cutting like useless things that I'm saying, like useless yapping. Also, I didn't realize how much I cussed in my videos until I was editing another one that I talked about a little earlier. But anyways, uh, I didn't celebrate Halloween because my church didn't believe it, and overall, I don't know why exactly. Like the furthest my parents have told me was we don't celebrate it. It says in the Bible this, this, and this, which I don't really remember exactly what Bible verse or what it exactly said. But for the longest time, I remember that my parents were like, nope, that's a big no-no. And one time I did carve a pumpkin with my grandma because my grandma's actually Catholic. But then I told my parents whenever I got home, I told them about it, and then they got mad at me. And then they went to the youth pastor, and then the youth pastor like gave me a whole lecture about it. And then they told my uncle, he wasn't the pastor of the church that I grew up in, but he was like very known. Like he substituted for the pastor whenever he wasn't there, and I got a lecture from him. And then I went, and then they told the actual church pastor, and then I got a lecture from him. And yeah, it was just I got like five different lectures from like different people. But yeah, they never gave me like an exact reason or anything. It was just like, yeah, you're not supposed to do that. And I was like, okay. So yeah. Also, I did post a lot about this on Instagram. So here it is if y'all want to follow me. If not, that's cool. But I do post a lot more consistently on there. And by the time of me recording this, it is already pretty much finished. All I need to do is like prime it and paint it, and that's it. But yeah. Uh, let's see. I'm voicing this on October 17th. So yeah. Uh, I am pretty much like almost done with this, and I was gonna I was thinking about doing this during October, like at the very start on October, like starting October 1st and going on, but I didn't know what I wanted to be. All right, I'm gonna talk about like why we couldn't celebrate Halloween, but here in a bit, whenever I do another voiceover, because this speed up process is kind of about to end, like this 2x process or whatever. All right, so here, boom, that goes together, and then that goes together, and then this goes. Fuck, this might be a little too small for my head. It might be, or maybe just because of my glasses, it might be a little too small. And I think it's gonna be about like right there actually, which will actually be perfect because of my thing, because of my face. But yeah, I think it might be a little too big or a little too small for my head, and if so, I'm gonna have to resize everything and recut everything with the limited amount of cardboard that I have left. So hopefully this does work, and if not, I'm gonna have to blow up the fucking thing. Okay, so I did finish it, and I was doing some test fitting. This is what it is, and I did fuck up on this side. I was supposed to, because I cut this one out first. Yeah, so I was supposed to like cut this and then flip it over, but I completely forgot to do that. So one side is just black. So I'm gonna have to paint everything black and then, so that way this part doesn't look all weird. But also, I forgot that I have glasses, so this shit does not fit, but like, look how good that fits. And then with my glasses, it's like, you know, you see this shit? Like, I mean, I think it is supposed to be like right here. Maybe. I mean, I could do it to where like my glasses fit. I could probably do it. I'm gonna have to make the back and then like see how that is. So right here, this is the back of the helmet, and it did not fit. Like, I think I cut it a little too big because it was way bigger than that, and it was supposed to go kind of like on the inside. So what I did was I just added that strap that you could see right there. Uh, yeah, right there. I just added that strap for the end, and yeah. I have to probably trim these little sides right here, but I can keep that. It's actually pretty good, and then like there's enough space here for like the jaw stuff, so I'm gonna figure out the jaw stuff and then do like a piece up here so that way it doesn't like keep falling or slipping or something, and then work on the back somehow. Okay, so update, I made the bottom of the jaw, except the thing is that, what's it called? This part right here is supposed to be attached to this, and then I'm just gonna use this as an example. So this little helmet looking thing is supposed to be the back of it, and then you're supposed to do this and like open up, connect it to like right here, I believe, and it's supposed to like move around with it, like as if it's an actual like gear and whatever. But because this piece of shit didn't work, or actually because I buffed out down the thing, I did trim this inside part, like right here. Like, as you can see, like this used to be up here and then straight. As you can see, I like cut it there and straight, so it's a lot more loose now. Oh, forgot my glasses. It's a lot more loose now. I think my roommate's here. So it's like this. So it's a little loose, but I did that so that way I can tuck this back here somehow. God damn. Yeah, tuck it back there like that, or something, and then I might cut some more off, like on the edge, or just cut the edge completely off. Who knows? But yeah, this is how it's looking so far. Okay, so this is the mask, or the helmet, right here. So this right here I added. This was supposed to go like fully through here, but it wouldn't fit, because I don't know what I did to this, to where it didn't fit. Also, I needed to make the scale a little bigger, and I did not do that. But it does look kind of fit. I still need to glue this part together, by the way. It does work, except I do need to add more stuff to the back because this weighs it down and makes it go forward. So I take out my glasses, and then, so yeah, that works, except, you know, that happens. So I either need to make this part here a little tighter, gonna make the back a little tighter, or just like add some weight to the back. I might just do both, actually. And I'm not gonna add this just yet, but I have it. So, and because I don't want it to crumble, I'm just gonna place it on my little stand thing. Anyways, by the way, because of this project, this is how my fucking shit looks. I have cardboard here. I got the random pile that I always have here. I got the big piece, the center piece of cardboard, because it's like the thing. I got the cardboard that like opens up, so for your like what's it called, your side fair shells and all that. I only use the flaps on the side. That's still the whole fucking shit. I can make something else. I'm not gonna make the arm things unless I have time. If it's uneven, at least just like by a little bit, but I cannot tell. Because like whenever I remove it, hang on. Oh, crap. Because whenever I remove it and I just like let it swing, the jaw just kind of like, you see how the jaw is? It's like not, it's like sits sideways. I don't know. It's like, I don't think it's even. I think I need to make this side a little shorter. Okay, I made the piece whole. I believe it's still a little crooked because this right here isn't matching up. So yeah, I don't think it's even, but it might not be as even as I want it to, but you know what, it's fine. I guess I'll just have to deal with it. And then also, like, okay, so this little circle right here, I turn the light camera angles and I can't do the camera right now, but I kind of took this off, moved it around and everything. So it should be a little more even now. Yeah, I think it's way more even now. I do have to kind of like push it this way still, but other than that, I'm pretty sure it's still even. But yeah, now I'm gonna work on the teeth and then maybe a little bit on the back because I still don't know what to do for the back, and I still need to do the handles. Okay, so my friend behind me is helping me with the chainsaw arms, and since they talk really, since like they're really good friends with me and my roommates, we're just having a good time really. But yeah, they did kind of fuck up like down below like my wrist. I'm terrible at camera angles. As you can see right there, down below my wrist, it's kind of bad. Same thing with the top of my wrist, but that ain't so bad then like that. So we might just paper mache it. We are gonna paper mache it to make it a little smoother. So we might just have to do that while we're doing it, and it's actually pretty decently good. And then we're thinking just connect the, thinking like cut the end over here off, and then, dude, it's hard to point without like a hand. Like cut this part off, and then just kind of connect it to the sleeve, so that way I'm not like out there carrying it all the goddamn time. But then also it is skin tight, so I could just like this rough part right here is really skin tight, so I could just do that. But again, it's about like right here where it stops. So right here is gonna circle up, and it's gonna be kind of shit. So, oh, got it. It got stuck on one of my bones. On one of my bone fractures, it got stuck. It fractured one of me bones. Okay, so right here, I'm just like checking it. I did add the top layer of the teeth, and then the same night I added the bottom, but they were all crooked. But right here, I'm just testing it, making sure that, you know, it's actually moving correctly, and which it is. It's moving perfectly and everything. I did cut off like the edge right there where I'm pointing. I'm just yapping, but I didn't like how I was yapping. And then right here, you know, I'm just aligning the bottom teeth, which again, the bottom teeth did come out crooked. It didn't really want to close all that well, so I did have to take them out, like 2 or 3 teeth out, I believe, and then redo them. But other than that, like, I pretty much got the teeth first try, which is good, I guess. I don't know, man. I just work here. But yeah, I am super proud of this so far. I thought it was day 4. Turns out it's day 3. But anyways, I got the teeth on, except they're not looking too good. They look... Hang on. Glasses. Yeah, something popped. What popped? I just feel like something, like, broke every time I hear that boom. I don't think anything popped. Anything pop out of place? Nothing popped out of place up here. Okay, anyways. It was maybe this. There it is. So here I'm just yapping about the uneven teeth because, you know, it's uneven, and I was also trying to, like, you know, let y'all know, like, how it's going and whatever. But yeah, this is pretty much the whole thing. I just needed to attach, like, the 2 handles and also, like, the giant chainsaw. And, yeah, this is pretty much... By the time of me voicing over this, I believe this was yesterday? Because this is the 16th, right? Yeah, it's the 17th, so, yeah. So, yeah, this was yesterday, by the time of me, like, recording this, like, voiceover. But, yeah, I'm just yapping here about the uneven teeth, talking about what I need to do, and then I still thought that it was uneven here, but I might have to redo the side pieces because somehow I cut them to where they're, like, very thin in one side. So I might have to ask a friend, maybe they can somehow, like, make it a little thicker, or find some, like, thin but thick cardboard, like, the cereal box cardboard, maybe. But yeah, I'm just over here yapping, and I don't know how my mouth looks in between all the teeth, but oh well, we'll see how it looks, like, in the finished product and everything. I don't think it's gonna give too much away, especially because of it, and I did struggle putting it on like here, but then eventually I did get used to it just by Like you'll see here in a bit how I put it on, but yeah, because it's kind of hard to explain. I'm really bad at explaining stuff. I'm not sure if y'all can notice. Okay, so I do have this tube, and I don't want to let it go to waste. So I'm just gonna. Oh wait, here it is. Just gonna use this part that we used for the arms, and like kind of cut that a small piece of that, and just kind of, you know, see what happens. Why am I grabbing scissors? I need a blade. Where'd my blade go? Okay. But anyways, I'm planning to have this stretchy string like down here on the jaw, so that way it could like perk up and not, because like, you know, it goes down. I think that's why I'm always, because it kind of has to go upwards. Hang on. It is very janky right now. I told a friend, like, I might just cut one side and like make it into a wall decoration whenever I'm done with it. Cause yeah, like that, the jaw isn't moving. Cause I think that's fine right there for me to have it, but then also like, I feel like the nose is pointed too downwards, and my roommate keeps telling me to like put it up. But I think this should be good actually. Cause also the chainsaw is like, hang on. I really need like foam or something to tell me like how far it should go on my head. God damn. God damn. God damn. There it is. Hang on, is that hitting the, yeah. So it's gonna be about like that. And then also I need to connect this somewhere like down here or something. So that way it doesn't like keep falling forward on me, on my head. Maybe have like a tight strap or something that goes like lower on my head or something. I don't know. I think this is pretty good. It might be a little uneven again over here. I don't think it is. But I'm doing different angles just so I could review the camera footage and see if I am. Also, I'm not sure how well my voice is going through this, but the jaw is working really good. And I do need to keep this up here like that somehow. I still don't know how to do that. I don't think you could see the strings that are... Yeah, I don't think you can see the strings that are somewhere around here. Yeah, so I guess I hit them pretty well, somewhat decently well. And if not, I could just, if someone asks, I could just say that it's red because of the blood. Bah. Bah. I want to make his tongue so badly just to do the bah. Bah. It's a great day for ball. Isn't that right, Bubble? Bah. Yeah, the teeth are still collaborating. Or not, yeah, they're collaborating. No, they're like hitting each other again. I'm gonna paint this kind of like, y'all remember that trend a while back? And by a while back, I mean like years ago, like 2 or 3 years ago, where people like painted their cars like Borderlands, or like, I think it started because people started doing their like initial D, and then some people were like, you know what, we could do that with classic cars, and then they started doing it with classic cars, and all the classic cars looked like Borderlands. So yeah, that's what I'm planning to do with this. I'm planning to like paint it, or like paint it like the solid color, and then just kind of like paint like the edges black and everything, so that way it looks like it came out of the anime. Because like, look at these teeth. These teeth do not look realistic. And also, if I want this to be hella realistic, I am gonna have to put way more time into this. And keep in mind, the video is called in less than 20 days. I started this on the 14th, it is now the 16th. Like, as you can tell by the timestamps or whatever. Okay, so I made the handle. It's a little wonky, but everything is pretty much wonky here. But like this tube, I rolled up twice, and then these ones I just kind of half rolled them, which I should have rolled them fully and then cut them in the center. I feel like that would be way smarter. But I just, actually no, because then it would have been an oval, not a... Anyways, I rounded these out a little, did that. I should probably add some more glue on this side because it's moving a bit. If I can feel that shit moving around. She hot on my glue. I don't think I could add any of this in the inside well enough, but yeah, that's what it is. And then I'm gonna attach it to, also look at this. I removed little things that connect the thing, but yeah, just have it like that maybe. Yeah, I'll see. I'll mess around with like where. Okay, I did not record much today, but this is the finished product. I'm gonna paint this first and then do it. I just need all I really need is the freaking teeth for the saw blades and all that, which that's gonna take a shit ton. So maybe I can make some friends help me out to divide the work. But anyways, because the chainsaw was like falling too much here, I bought two small washers, and made the back handle like this, just rounded off. I'm gonna put a little piece of paper like around here. So yeah, so now it's an actual, you can actually hold it like that and everything. And then this is gonna be the back of my head. I figured I shouldn't cover that. And then same thing over here. It's just, damn, whatever. I can add some more detail here too though, so that's good. I might actually add a box here also, so that way it doesn't look this awkward, because it kind of looks awkward right now. But yeah, I've added these. This is like a whole circular tube. Like this tube is like all just circles, and then this is just halves. Like I folded them in half and then bent them together. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Yeah, also I found out I could just put it on by doing that and then connecting the jaw pieces together. So if I just... Goddamn. It's a bit of a struggle, but yeah. And I am gonna have to like reinforce these guys because they have like, I feel like they have a little too much stress. Not too much stress, but just a little bit of stress, and then oh damn, I hit my roommate's bed. But yeah, that's the finished result. Wearing this makes me want to like over enthusiastic. Over enthusiastic. I want to open my mouth all the goddamn time. Okay, is what I'm trying to say. But yeah, and like the two washers here actually do help it, because I used to go, and it just whoop. But now actually, like, it actually helped. I'm doing it right fucking now. I'm like trying to, I need to talk normally, because like the whole jaw moving thing has got me thinking like, I should talk like this. And like, that's way too much work, especially because of how I sound. But yeah, like I just want to open my mouth all the time, every single time that like, even like just like talking normally, it like moves a little. It like moves a little. And like, I think that's so fucking cool. It is moving downwards a little bit the more I talk, but the washers should weigh it down a bit. No, it's just a little bit. Just a little bit. But yeah, this is actually pretty good. Next up is painting. Well, I'm gonna like paper mache shit around it so that way, like, you know, it sticks, and then do that. And then I'm gonna have to find a way to reinforce these guys. I'm not sure how though. Maybe like I did think maybe super glue around the edges, because that's how I reinforced all of this, especially these parts. I did reinforce a lot with super glue. I should probably do that to like center, maybe, probably. I don't think I'm gonna do it so that way like the blade could actually slide through. Anyways, I could just take it off like that. Like, that's gonna be so fucking easy. Yeah, this looks hella awkward, so I might... And then I might add some more machine parts up here, but I don't know what to add. But yeah, that's the Chainsaw of the Man's. That's the Chainsaw Man helmet. That's the Chainsaw Man helmet. Okay, so I decided that I actually will just connect the saw and then just connect the teeth all together. Because I was gonna just, you know, have it and then just be like, alright, yeah, that's good, that's done. Also, I should have made it to where, like, the cardboard, like, little center, like, bumpy line thing goes this way. So that way I could have grabbed some, like, the long-ass, like, skewer sticks and, like, put them inside, like, this way. So that would be more structurally sound. Well, yeah, I think it would also, it'll still flop around. So maybe if I, like, I don't know how I was gonna make it flop around. But this The only part that's like making it flop around, like if you notice, is like the base. So like if the base is still, the rest of the thing is still. So maybe if I just do that, and then also there are some crease lines that I accidentally got on it. So if I just like reinforce those parts with like hot glue a bit and then flatten it, it should be good. Which I might need an eye. Ooh, I could probably use an iron to like flatten stuff out, especially with the hot glue. But yeah. But yeah, it's actually back there because like this crown little thing is actually good for a stopping thing. It has a really good like stopping thing. So yeah. And it's pretty straight, so that's good. And then also the mouth does move, like I said. I think I might have to add another washer or something here somehow because it's still falling forward just a little bit, not too much. But yeah, just a little bit. Maybe like in the back over here because like I could put a whole fucking finger here. So maybe if I just put like another washer or something there, it will like definitely weigh it down. Like, look at this shit, bro. Look how fucking cool this shit is. Should I just walk around like this for a bit and then, like... I see, like, a fucking dot, like, right under here where the blade is. Where I didn't put much hot glue. So now it's just, like, a little dot right there. I think I should have probably put the, like, washers down here instead of all the way the fuck up here. But oh well. It's still like pretty good, like stability. It's not like it's not going down as far as it used to, because it used to be like here and then I like open my mouth like and then it instantly drop. So at least that's not happening. Goddamn, hang on. Need to adjust this shit a bit. Yeah, so at least that's not happening like too much, and then if it does, actually, I think it looks great either way if it is like even or not, but I think the washers was still a good thing so that way it doesn't like non-stop keep going down. Alrighty, it's the next day. I really just like kind of messed around with the head yesterday, and I'm still not ready to make all the chainsaw teeth, but I am gonna... Okay, so the box that I used to like cut everything on, you could probably see some scratches up here. I am using the box to test spray paint these, and this is just the primer, so I want to make sure that it doesn't get like too wet and then like soggy and shit, and I don't have to like redo the whole entire thing because that'd fucking suck. How the fuck do you open this? There it is. Okay. So yeah, and then also I'm doing it outside because, you know, I don't want that to be, I don't want to like poison my roommate and shit. Okay, anyways. Just gonna like, I don't think I need to shake it. Instructions. Danger, flammability. Oh, damn. Okay. I don't know what the heck is going on, but there's like, I'm not sure if you can see that, but there's like sort of little bumps on it, and I don't want that. I want it to be a little smooth, and I could still see a little bit of cardboard if I just hold it up. Like I could see the little cardboard like ridge lines. If I just, yeah, like right there, you could kind of see the lines, like all the little lines, like. So I'm gonna look up a YouTube video, see what that's telling me about the cardboard and whatever. And also, I was thinking of paper. Goddamn. Okay. I was thinking of paper macheing it, but like, it's gonna take a while. So I might not do. I might paper mache the back just for it to be a little more round, and that's probably it. And then also I might remake the the other pieces around here, but with like stronger cardboard. I just don't know what kind of cardboard to use. Maybe like the cereal box cardboard, but I don't know where to get that cereal box cardboard, and then like layer it on like 2 or 3 times. Shoot. Decisions. Okay, so this time I'm testing out this tiny ass piece. I did put like what's it called, like Elmer's glue on it, so hopefully that does like make it a lot more smooth and whatever. And then I'm gonna test out the paints on it. Okay, so I have to go eat and do my D&D thing. Luckily, it's only a half session, but so far I have put glue all over the chainsaw and put glue all over the front, like here. Not the sides just yet, but I'm gonna do that whenever I get back. So I'm just gonna let this part dry, also like front and inside and outside. So I'm just gonna let this dry, and then I'll coat these parts, and then see what else I need to coat. But for now, I'm just gonna let this dry. Right on top of the paint box, like right there, where I was testing out the primer and all that. So yeah, I'm gonna go eat right now because I have not been eating very consistently ever since I started this project, because I am hyper fixated in this. Yes, I'm wearing the same shirt as yesterday, fight me. But anyways, it is now, I don't even know what day, but it's the next day. I have to get laundry done, but so far I'm just painting all of it with glue, or putting glue everywhere, and that's pretty much it. That's all I'm doing today. I don't think I'm gonna do anything interesting. So today I didn't really do much. All I really did was just coat everything front and inside and outside with Elmer's glue, and I did remake these right here because they were kind of like flimsy. Like, where are they? Like, look at this. Like, that was gonna rip eventually. Like, it was only a matter of time before I like yapped so long to where these snap. So I did make them a lot thicker and a little broader. Kept the inside of it though, so. And yeah, it actually does. I think this is way better than what it originally was. I do still have to add each and every little spike, which I really don't want to, but I kind of have to. Okay, I did not record at all yesterday, but I was doing some assignments, but pretty much I grabbed some foam board, and because I'm gonna spray paint primer with it, and spray paint doesn't do well with foam, I'm just kind of painting them all, like the edges right now. And so far, I got all of these right here out of all of these, and there's a little more too. But yeah, that's really all I'm gonna do today, probably after my classes. So I am officially done with all my classes, and because Canvas is down because of I don't even know what, the some network issues with like Amazon, so like Snapchat, Apple Music, lots of stuff is down right now. So because of that, I'm literally just gonna continue working on the costume. All I gotta do is spray paint it or prime it, whatever, and I might need a bigger box for that, or I can make that box work. So here's the shirt so far. I mainly just did the collar so that way I could, like, you know, get an idea of what it's supposed to look like and all that. Okay, I'm just out here priming everything down, and so far the primer does look good. It doesn't look like chiseled or crappy. I did kind of overspray it over here, but I'm sure I could fix that with some paint or something. Okay, so I'm pretty much finished with coating everything except the bottom jaw or the top jaw and like the moving mouthpiece. I did not prime that because I don't know how. I should have probably primed it and then connected it with the stretchy string, but oh well, you live and you learn. But so far this is coming out good. Shout out to the person who walked by and asked me if it's for a costume. yeah, I don't know their names or anything, but they just asked me for it, what it's for, and I told them like, oh yeah, it's a costume. She's like, oh cool. I was like, yeah, and then she left. We were like, okay. All right, it's almost done, and like I said, I am getting really lazy with the recording because it's almost done. But like, look how sick that looks. It looks cool. I might add some like gray details in the back, but I'm not sure exactly how I'm gonna do that. But like, just the front looks sick, especially because of the side and everything, and I can't wait to add like the chainsaws and everything. I don't think I'm gonna add something here on the edge that makes it look like the chains or whatever. I think I'm just gonna add the teeth and that's it. All right, so it is what, 21st, and I got the hot glue gun connected and shit, and I'm just waiting for that to heat up so that way I can start gluing all the teeth. Also, I did work on it a lot yesterday, like painting it and all that, and like it looks so freaking good, actually. Like I'm still amazed on how good this looks. I'm gonna have to paint like the edges right there, like in here, with like an actual paintbrush because that's way too rough for like an actual pencil to go through and whatever. But dude, look how good this is looking, and it does look cartoony, kind of like how I want it. So that's pretty. I spent probably a good hour just doing the edge around here a little more with like a soft brush, so that way it doesn't look too weird. So I'm gonna have to touch up the paint a little more, like in between here and here. And that's pretty much it. And now I'm connecting the teeth, or putting all the teeth around, and then I'm gonna paint it around, do the little details here, like on here, paint the chainsaw, and I should be done. Oh yeah, also the teeth, I need to fix the teeth because they're kind of ugly looking because I got paint on them. Okay, so this is it. I really don't want to hit the edge, especially because it's like teeth, or I don't want to hit the teeth, but this is pretty much it. I just need to paint the chainsaw and that'll be it. Yeah, this is actually really good. I just need to paint the teeth a little so that way they look cartoony, and then also do a little detail on the edges here because the black kind of smudged through. This video is already like really long, and I don't want y'all to like, you know, just watch a 40-minute video of me doing terrible filming making this. So I feel like y'all suffered enough seeing me. But yeah, I'm gonna take a couple of pictures with this for the thumbnail, and then next video will be my first ever Halloween stuff, which I actually did not get into why I never celebrated Halloween, or like why my church that I grew up in never celebrated Halloween or anything. So next video I will for sure talk about that.